great. I spent some time last night getting it more prepped and taped in terms of just the front bumper and getting that all painted. So today at some point I do want to start sanding it with 600 and scuffing the surface. It's actually in a pretty good shape in terms of the just the paint job that's already on it. So, and there's no crazy damages or anything, so I should be able to just use 600 and then go from there. But arms are all in the Outback, which is great. We still have to do an alignment after the coilovers go in, which I unboxed those in either an earlier part of this video or a previous video. But that'll be fun. Gotta get those out and probably just start doing rough adjustments. Got the bumper cover all sanded with 600 and I just hit it with some wax and grease remover. I have probably less than half a can of filler primer and then some gray that I was using on the Legacy. So we're gonna see how that goes. Hoping I can just at least cover the spot that I went through all the paint, right here, there. That's kind of where the most scratches were, which I sanded them most of the way out. Good enough for a daily. Covered. I don't know how much I actually got of that on film, but at least the area that is the most scratches is actually sanded and primed now. Okay, so bumper has its first coat of its primer on it. Looks actually pretty good. Got really good coverage. Gloss is actually pretty decent for just being its primer, but once this is dry, then I'll try and wet sand it with probably 1000 grit, and then I'll actually start hitting it with some white and then the touch-up direct white as well. Just got a bug out of the bumper, but no, so far so good. Hopefully this stuff dries quick and then I'll hit it with a second coat. I don't know if I'll actually film that, but I'll at least touch base with you guys again after I have the first round of the wet sanding done with the 1000 grit before spraying the white. Just finished the first coat of white. Looks actually pretty good. It's all looking pretty good. This is not the pearl coat. It is just a white base coat that I can put a paint match can over to kind of blend it in a little bit better. But for a spray can, looks great. So I'm just gonna let this dry for a little bit. Honestly, it's looking kind of dark, so I think I'm probably gonna be done with the bumper for today. And then tomorrow I can hopefully wet sand the white and hit it with some more 600 and maybe 1,000 grit, and then I will spray that body match tomorrow, hopefully. I have Burlington brake and muffler on Monday, so I believe I have 4 or 5 days left of getting the Outback roadworthy. It's a lot of work. The rear suspension is all done, so that was a big step. I still have to do the struts, which is definitely going to be a day, and then adjusting and aligning stuff, so probably another day. Lots of stuff, but at least the bumper is basically, I could throw it on the car right now. I really wouldn't care. The fender and the hood need to be repainted as well, but for now, making some good progress. Little update on the Outback and the bumper. Everything dried pretty nicely. I just actually opened the touch-up direct box of touch-up paint that Cam had ordered for the Outback, and just found out it's actually only 1 can. So I might actually wait to do the color match and clear coat for now. I just want to get the fender and the hood all prepped, so I can spray everything at once and have it be one uniform color code. So that kind of sucked a little, but at least the bumper's white. I'll probably hit it with some 1K clear just to get something on it, and then hopefully it dries throughout the day and I can throw it on maybe tomorrow. Got the wheel, it's like a 1K clear coat. I'm gonna hit the bumper, it's all outside. Bumper is all set up, ready to get cleared. Alright, coat 1 is done. My phone is covered in overspray now. So let that dry for a little bit and then hit it with a second coat. Just hit it with actually the 3rd coat of clear. Just finished off the can. Still gonna wet sand with 1,000. Give it a buff. But it's actually looking pretty good. Did have one weird area where the paint did some funky stuff, but since this isn't the final color of the bumper, I am not really all that worried about it. But yeah, looks good. So just gonna give that some time to dry. Luckily the sun is pretty warm. Shade is not too warm, so hopefully we'll just keep checking on it, make sure it stays in the sunlight. All right, so we got our bumper all dry from clear coat. Looks pretty good without the paint match, but just wanted to get a quick clip of trying to unwrap some of the stuff. It's looking pretty good, actually. Definitely a little bit of orange peel needs to be wet sanded out, but to be expected in an aerosol project. So now that it's all dry, I can actually put the fog lights back in and throw it back on the car, see what it looks like. And the bumper's on. All right, so for now, I guess that kind of wraps up the introduction to the Outback and just kind of doing those coilovers and bumper and kind of getting things cleaned up. I still want to paint the lower plastics around the car gloss black instead of the kind of the textured black, but I just don't have the energy right now to do that. The bumper is definitely a shade lighter than the rest of the car currently, but again, it's not paint match, so I'm not all that surprised, I guess. Wheel offset's actually looking pretty good with these spacers on it. And then I just got to figure out raising the front or lowering the rear before alignment. But I got a little bit of time, and then I'm going to look into those rear subframe spacers. But hopefully you guys got something out of this, whether it's kind of prepping and painting or whether it's installing coilovers and adjusting and stuff. If you guys have any questions, comments, please feel free to drop a comment below. I will be happy to get to that as soon as I can or see that. And if you can, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to check out Upstairs Customs. Currently, they are still doing the buy a sweatshirt and get 3 free stickers as well as free shipping. So we will put a link in the description below, Upstairs Customs. Be sure to check them out. But if you guys like the Outback, be sure to, again, drop a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. But this is Ricer Rob signing off from this episode. Again, the Outback is definitely getting there, and it is no longer rally height. So definitely a big step in the right direction, and looking forward to seeing where the rest of it goes.